Personally, I like music that is upbeat, it's very positive as well and makes me happy. So anything that it just can pick me up and just I can kind of drift off with the music, it really helps me. So I like a beat. Sometimes words for me are too busy because when I'm creating, if I hear a song with words, it kind of disturbs my thoughts in a way, if that makes sense. And synthesizers as well, so it's very kind of modern. I think I really like just bass in general. When I look at music going back to even 1920s, like the classic jazz as well, I can see the elements of that in electronic music these days as well. So it's quite interesting for me. And obviously growing up in the scene of the 90s clubbing, beginning of 90s and kind of arriving in London as well, that's really influenced my choices of music as well, because that was just all about partying in a way. So it was pretty good. This is where kind of I had my growing up youth, being a teenager as well, but growing up into being an adult as well. So when I'm coming from Poland, so we only got a music that was very much controlled by the TV and radio. So we couldn't have, for example, going back to even before 90s as well, you could only have music on MTV that was just censorized, okay? And it was not my first choice. But as soon as I've heard the beat of the 90s and the clubbing scene as well, so like underground music, I was just completely taken away by it. And this is probably the best years of the kind of 90s clubbing music that I've never heard before. So it just completely blew me away, the beat. To hear something like that I've never heard before, it just completely inspired me. And yeah, that was really interesting. I like modern things as well, mainly, I think. I like to reference this to the past, but I like modern music. So yeah. The design follows through that music as well. It's really interesting to observe that, how music is used on a fashion show. And very much, you just get the shivers, you know, it's just so incredible to be put together visually, the sound and also the preparation that we did for the fashion show. Okay, so on one song, it will be Happy Dreamer. I will have a Goldie drum and bass, so going back to the beginning of 90s, the drum and bass a little bit as well. Goldie, huge DJ. And the third one, it would be Vivaldi, you know, listening to Four Seasons as well. I can listen this to any time, it just makes me happy.